After months of waiting, Carmelo Anthony was finally given an opportunity to continue his career in the NBA. Since getting cut by the Rockets, Anthony's name had been linked to multiple franchises that struggle with finding a home. During the summer, it was reported that Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving was attempting to push the Brooklyn Nets to sign Carmelo. Several months ago, the reunion of Anthony and LeBron James looked like a real possibility. However, all the rumors were proven wrong as Melo spent most of the 2019 as a free agent that everyone thought would either retire or spend the rest of his career playing overseas. Fans of the Portland Trail Blazers experienced the highest of the highs and the lowest of the lows within an incredibly short period of time. In May, the Blazers made the Western Conference Finals for the first time in nearly 2 decades. In July, they rewarded their franchise player Damian Lillard with a 5-year Supermax contract. In the same month, the other member of the backcourt duo, CJ McCollum, also decided to stay in the city of Portland for 4 more years. But to many people's surprise, the Blazers started the season in a disappointing way as they lost 9 of their first 14 games. Hassan Whiteside failed to replace Yusuf Nurkic in the starting lineup since he's the non-threat offensively, and on the defensive side, he is equally terrible. But the biggest problem lies in the forward position. Ken Bazemore and Mario Hezonja are unable to fill the void left by Mo Harkless and Alfred Aminu as defenders and offer firepower in the second unit, which leads Neil Osley, the general manager of the Blazers, to look at signing Melo more seriously. On November 15th, Carmelo Anthony was officially signed to a non-guaranteed deal by the Portland Trail Blazers to continue his career. Selfish, ball dominant, unwilling to change. The first ballot Hall of Famer was labeled as a ball hog by both the media and the fans over the last few months, and no one saw him returning to the court this soon. Quite frankly, I have faith in Melo, but after seeing the news, many questions arose in my mind. In the short 10 games Anthony played for the Rockets, Carmelo averaged 13.4 points, 5.4 rebounds, and 0.5 assists, but only shot 40.5% from the field and 32% from behind the arc, which are both below league average. In 294 minutes with Anthony on the floor, the Rockets were outscored by 63 points. The Rockets have outscored other teams by 17 points in the 330 minutes he has sat on the bench. Opposing players shot 3.6% better with Anthony guarding them on average. Within 6 feet of the basket, players shot 10.4% better than normal. On 2-pointers in general, they converted at a 5.4% better rate. Carmelo Anthony has never been considered to be a good defender among his counterparts since entering the league. During his younger days, Melo can make up for that with his dominant performance offensively, but the terrible habits Anthony has formed over the years on the defensive end is irreversible, which is one of the biggest reasons why Melo's career after leaving the Knicks fell off, as he can't keep up the production nor defend. However, Melo proved the doubters wrong and revived his career in Portland, even though he hadn't been playing professionally for nearly a year. Since Anthony made his debut against the Pelicans on November 20th, he averaged 17.7 points, 6 rebounds, and 2.2 assists, while shooting 46% from the field and 37% from 3. What Carmelo Anthony brings to the table compared to other forwards on the roster of the Blazers is completely different. Carmelo Anthony takes on the role of spot-up shooter and ISO scorer in the last 6 games. Despite being one of the oldest players in the league, Melo is still a far bigger offensive threat than Ken Bazemore and Anthony Tolliver's are. 30.8% of the shots Carmelo Anthony takes come from pull-ups, and over 46% of them get transformed into points, which is the best part of Melo's game. The 16-year-old veteran shows analysts and fans that he still can help a team tremendously by being a shooter and scorer in the post and isolation situations. The Portland Trail Blazers is back on the right track after experiencing some early pain, and Carmelo Anthony plays a huge factor in helping saving a team that sat at the bottom of the Western Conference a few years ago. So guys, please put some respect on Carmelo Anthony's name. No one expected him to save his career, but he did that. The Trailblazers and Carmelo Anthony need one another. Without the support of Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum, Melo probably would still have been sitting on the couch and waiting for a general manager to call. The career of the 10-time All-Star would have ended in a tragic way that no one expected. The poor record of the Blazers also causes them to give Carmelo more freedom offensively. There's no way you can find another team in the league that's willing to let Carmelo Anthony be the starting power forward and take over 15 shots per game. Melo demonstrates that he still has gas left in the tank, but what's most fortunate is that he happens to meet a group of people that have faith in him, which is something that many people don't seem to realize. Carmelo Anthony and the Portland Trailblazers is a match made in heaven. The frustrating situation in Portland forced them to give Anthony one more shot, and Melo returned the favor by taking over the starting power forward position perfectly. So people, that's all I have to say. This is today's video. If you like my video, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment down below to share your opinions with me. If you don't like this video, well, there's not anything I can do about that, right? That's all I have to say. I wish you all can have a nice day, and I'm going to sleep. I am out. Peace.